The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And we will get a look at their sixth-year signal caller.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Complete left side to Robinson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 35.
Dive play straight ahead. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
70 Lions. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal, New York.
Come on.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Get it.
They'll try and punch it in. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it at the 30. He is down to the 30-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Downs first down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Henderson on second down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be second down. Pass play now. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
And the Cowboys first down.
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Worthy now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Another try on the 25. It's second and 10.
Crack all 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
18 Cardinal.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants sure going to have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. That's Robinson on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Second down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Ruffy the kicker. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go, go.
Look to throw. On screen here to Blue. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the gun on 3rd down. Caught, nice game left side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Still has some space inside the 35. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got Emeka and Buka. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Looking now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 1-point game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That's no good. The veteran misses one rather surprisingly. And they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Giants in control so far. We're right back to Arlington after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. McGee gets Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Get it. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. All in left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Coming up.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On the ready.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Manages a gain of 3 there. That'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Right has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Up the middle, Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4.
Henderson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air. In any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and goal, one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They give it to him again. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little fight of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down, New York.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
At their 48-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
He's running it right on the option. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Savon Revel. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. It is caught left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Back now, pressure coming. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Deputy! Nice.
In the red zone now. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants tie it in the final minute of the half. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Giants 21. Cowboys 20.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning in from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. To the air now on 1st and 10. This is caught by Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 36.
In the air here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Wins this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Throw here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They're throwing it. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Second quarterback run here. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 2 more quarters to play here, and the Super Bowl matchup will be set. Let's take a look at what happened earlier this afternoon. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on an in-state foe, the Miami Dolphins. And this is the running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. And time for a look at how we got here, the playoff bracket in the AFC. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brings it in at the 13. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. New set of downs for them from the 31. Lou gets the hand off. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Dunkov caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. That'll be the first and more. Keeps it moving. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Ryan Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
Come on. Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on the 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The Giants about to get to work on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
60 by 6.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
A gain of 6. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 6.
They are throwing it again. Has him take right through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Massive hits. The ball's out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, kid, I one time had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punched free, and he gives it away.
Quick slant to Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Panthers, come right there.
That's a throw now. Getting out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the screen here to Blue. job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash. The distance, 43 yards.
Okay, they got the ball off the... and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
On the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Ball taken in at the 36. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run this with Blue. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try and get it to Emeka Egbuka. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try.
Now here comes the New York offense. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Keeps it on the option here. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Okay, break. Come on. Okay.
No throw, 3rd and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the
Who gets it?
17-yard line.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play. They better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Back now, pressure coming. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Went right, and that's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Okay, that's just one. Those situations, it is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
Come on,
First
go,
and
go.
10 at the
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Right, 79 Broncos.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put it.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Oh, it's a miss. He sends it wide right. And their lead stays halted at 20.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
He's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts. But throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Jukes away from one. Delivers another move. And they get this down to the 28. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Catch made under. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Looking for a pass on second and short. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. one splits the uprights. And the Giants drop the lead back to 13. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Ready?
Now it's Blue. Escapes the defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Escapes out to the left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Giants have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. The defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Looking quickly here.
He was brought down by Shamar James. A gain of 5 brings up 7.
Looking to throw here. That's another quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants down by a very unlucky 13. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants 1st down.
In the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Hey, check that, check that. Hey.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Here he is to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Blue. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 target.
They're going to pass it here. He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going with Blue here. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Catch me left side by Luka. great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.